Hey guys, so today I'm gonna review this Helios 44-2 lens. You know, I saw that it was used on Batman. For someone who, may be a little bit more hesitant, less impulsive like me, wanting to pick up a lens, maybe that was used on Batman. Here's some of the information about this lens. So I believe this lens is 58 millimeters and it stops down to f2. Now at f2, it is really hard to focus, I will say. And even with focus assist and peaking, it's very difficult to focus, especially if you're shooting video. It does create a very cool effect. There's a little bit of a swirl in the bokeh, and the out of focus areas are really gorgeous in my opinion. Like, it really creates that separation between your subject and your background, which I think is really cool. It also has extreme vignetting, both in focus and exposure on the corners. That's what creates this super cool shot you'll see in the Batman of this coffee cup. It's a super cool shot. And when they're grabbing, the villain, the cops, you can really see that it's like honing in on the subject. That's one thing that I really like about this lens that I've used now twice on professional shoots. Used it once on a music video and once helping out these real estate agent clients that I have. And it's done a wonderful job. So this lens really makes people look good. It's not like the most clean, sharp lens. It does have a little bit of imperfections, but it does create that dreamy sort of non-reality look that you might be going for. Now, I did try this lens for street photography, and I will say that it was a little weird. Using this lens for street photography, it did not seem like the most sharp lens corner to corner. And sometimes in street photography, you need to do cropping and need to position things and you want the whole frame to be sharp. So I would not recommend this for street photography. It's much better as a portrait lens, much better even as like a video lens, because it does have that, that vignetting, both in focus and exposure, that really hones in on the subject for you. That's one of the reasons why I would use this lens for videos. It is so gorgeous. The out of focus area is just so good. And whenever I pull focus with this thing, it is so smooth. That's what I really like, is this focus ring is super smooth and it's got a gear actually attached. So if I wanted to attach a follow focus, I could do that, which I probably will eventually. This one is actually modded, so it has an EF mount. You can see actually the aperture does not close all the way. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it doesn't close all the way. It's got this hood that's permanently stuck on there. I bet you could take it off, but it's okay. But what I will recommend is probably don't get the Cine version on eBay, the anamorphic modded version. For whatever reason, when I looked up this lens on eBay, there was a lot of these that were Cinemod version. And it's not really necessary. Yeah, overall, this lens is super cool. Again, recommend it for video work. For $150, I would say maybe there's some other lenses you could get. But if you're someone who just, enjoys a cool vintage look, then this is definitely a cool lens to check out. If all of your photography has someone in the middle, like portrait photography, or maybe you taking pictures of flowers or something, this is a cool lens for that. It's got gorgeous colors as well. And when the light hits this lens, it creates this weird flare that maybe you like, maybe you don't like, but it's definitely a cool aesthetic. I've liked this lens a lot. It's been really fun to use. And, simply on the EOS RP, I think it's created a lot of cool images. My clients have been happy. So it's a really cool lens to throw in the mix. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed another lens review from me, and consider getting this lens. So I'll see you guys in the next one.